Yeah, okay, mate. So yeah, I was away last night at a concert. Just kind of catching up. You wrote here on Coinbase. Let's have a look. A lot of coins are looking like this at the moment on Binance and stuff. A lot of them had that flush. Then we had the flush below that as well on a 3 month chart. Then the recovery and starting to flip green. And many coins, like I'll just go to SUA for example. This was a very this was a very strong one, and it pushed right up. Obviously, many coins are run out of time, and this won't happen for most coins. But getting that bullish stop hunt is the first step in recovery. So it'll be very important to be trading the new 3-month candle in 5 days time. It's looking like something like this is very, very, very possible at this point when you get a nice recovery like that, or at least a stop of the selling. That's the first real major sign that you want to see on the larger time frames, of course. Now let's break it down, but it does look like there's a good chance to get some sort of recovery. But let's keep looking here. Now you can see we have taken liquidity below in the 3-wick bottom. If I can just draw this correctly, you're right there as well. That's a good sign. It's a pierce below the large green candle, and it's starting to hold. It's trying to hold and move back up. So we do have to think that there's a good chance here that this can go higher. Of course, you always need to be watched and focused on a new 3-month. You want to see a small dip, which is a new month as well. You want to see a small dip down into the body of this. This is technically, well, the body of it is a bullish engulfing candle. It's also an inside bar. An inside bar is telling you that the real move is coming soon. Now, the real move will be a break of the inside bar. This is also an inside bar. It's a double inside bar. Kind of like here, right? If you look at that and you see a break of the lows, well, that was the real move. The inside bar is not the real move. The real move is that move, and we have a double inside bar here. So if I move that out of the way to remove confusion, well, it's attempting to move to the upside, and the real move will come when we break the inside bar. So something like this is what it looks like to be setting up as. You've stop hunt at the bottom here, stop hunt at the bottom there, take it out. This is a bit of a deviation below the lows, took liquidity below the lows, moved up, having a bullish candle. It's an inside bar, but it is technically a bullish candle, and it is looking like it attempts to wants to break up. So I don't think the dip should be too small. The dip should be small if it is going to be bullish, I would suggest. Of course, I mean, anything can happen. I've seen them before, and there's a huge wick down to stop on the bottom of the candle. But in very strong markets, you don't get too much of a dip, and then it pops up and flips green and moves. Maybe I shouldn't draw the up candle that much, because let's just look at it here. Yeah, no, actually, it's very possible. Right? I'm not even going to remove that. I mean, we'll take it in here to a lower high than here. But that wouldn't surprise me if something like that happened. It's still green on the yearly. It's still green on the 6-month at this point, and trying to flip up. And trying to create more of a body in the 6-month candle, right? So, and it's also green here, and attempting to get that move up. So it wouldn't surprise me if something like that happened, right? On a new quarter. In 5 days' time, it could start. So, it's probably okay to wait until a new quarter. It's only 5 days away. You may already be in this, maybe, from memory, talking about it before. But, I don't think, I do think the inside bar is probably going to be here at the start of a new quarter. It's had a full month to be changing this inside bar, and it hasn't done it yet. So it's kind of unlikely that it might do it in the last few days, meaning that it's probably okay to wait until a new inside bar to be adding to positions. If you get a small dip, a pop up and flip green, that would be on the monthly chart here. that would be a good reason to be adding or to be trying to get a trade to the upside. And let's just delete that there now. Like, there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever on a 6 month chart so far. It looks pretty good, to be honest, and it looks like there's a decent chance of, you know, doing something like that on a new 6 month candle, which is a new yearly candle. Technically now we'd be bullish, well, in the larger time frames we're bullish above here. If we want to go break it down to see what that is, well, you can just see it's the bottom of that base basically. The one thing you always need to worry about, not worry about, sorry, it's a bad word, to be keeping an eye out for, a better word, is because this is a bullish setup, and when you get a bullish setup you don't want to see a bearish monthly stop hunt, right? You don't want to see the bearish monthly stop hunt. Well, I mean, the bearish monthly stop hunt could send it lower, but there's a lot of there can be liquidity in here, and this wick could get filled, so dips down into the wick are not the end of the world. But I'm just saying, if you are looking to get a trade or add to your position and you see a bearish monthly stop hunt, something like this, well, maybe it's just not ready yet. That is the caveat. That's the thing to look out for, just in case something like that, right? On a new quarter, sorry, it's a new quarter, but it's a new monthly candle, and that may want to come down to fill some of the wick down below, and then maybe, you know, the next month after that it could start to bounce again and move back up. Maybe it's going to build a larger base, is what I'm trying to say, and then a new year it might be when it's going to run. So just keep that in mind. You know, ideally a small dip down, pop up and flip green enables it to run, and you don't get that bearish stop hunt. But all in all, it looks to be building a bullish base, attempting to build this bullish base. It very well could run on a new month. Anyway, mate, yeah, I hope you're well, and let's hope we get a bit of an alt season now coming into 2025.